G'day folks, Tony again here for more Let's Play XCOM Enemy Unknown. We are one day away from our satellite nexus being built, folks. We only have one credit in the bank at the moment, but we do have 2 satellites waiting to go. That nexus should allow us to launch, which means we should be able to drop 1 into Australia, 1 into Egypt, and then we have another couple coming along, I believe, in 11 days. Yes, indeed. Yeah. So the last mission that we just had, I mean, we got out of it with a double excellent rating, and nobody was injured. But that was really touch and go for a while there. I think that we're approaching the point here where things are about to start going a little bit poorly for us. So yeah, I'll do my best, but I can feel we're on a slippery slope now. Look at that nexusing. I like it. Yeah. Is it time to start building another elevator? Not quite yet, I don't think. Kind of moot until that Illyrium generator comes online. Alright, let's go and do some satellite launching, shall we? We're going to plonk 1 into Australia. Yep. Satellite launched. Very good. And we're going to plonk another one into Egypt. Satellite launched. Very good, very good. Alright. We have another 4 potential places that we can put satellites. France, China, Mexico, and Nigeria. But we only have another 3 that we can launch at the moment. And we've only got 2 more under construction. Okay, so one of the warnings that it just gave us there was where we actually have ships that we can intercept things with. So I think we might, even though these are kind of garbage ships, it might still be worth moving them, considering we don't have enough money to do anything with them immediately. Okay. Well, with $1 in the bank, we don't have a lot of options here. I appreciate the research team too. Varlin, thank you very much. Okay. Whew. Yep, good. Good. Let's do this because it should be instant for us. It is indeed.
The men are calling.
Yep, thank you. Combat stims available, sure. And oh boy, can't build anything because we don't have any weapon fragments. Yuck. Not a fan. Not a fan. Alright. Not a lot we can do. Here's our Illyrium generator. I'm anticipating that's going to solve our power problems for the foreseeable future. Let's have a look. Cool, yes indeed. Still, we've only got $1, so not a lot of options there. Just wait for something to show up.
Satellite coverage now available over. Contact detected.
Here we go. We have a landed UFO, which means it's going to have a full complement of nightmarish things in it. Okay. So at the moment, Steve and Johnson are still in the old armor. I really do want to build them some Archangel armor so that they can fly around. Or at the very least, getting them into Titan armor would be handy as well. So we're going to need money for that. Let's just have a real quick look and see how much we might need. 174 for each of the Archangels, or 114 for each of the Titans. Given how much cheaper the Titan armor is at the moment, it might actually be worth doing that. Can we get 227 credits easily? Let's have a look at the grey market. Oh dear. Not immediately, and I don't want to spend any of the... Ugh. Well, look, we'll sell those anyway. Not going to give us enough. We're just going to have to remain super duper cautious. 14 days until a council report. All right. We're just going to have to be careful with our snipers, as per usual. And we've got our full squad and our core squad. Let's do this thing. It'd be nice to have some plasma weapons at some point, but we're running into a bit of a funding problem. I'm hoping that doesn't get worse. At the moment, it feels like we're not having an immediate issue of any more countries pulling out of the XCOM project, but still short on money. So depending on how large the ship is, I think we're going to have...
This was a landing, not a crash, so expect heavy resistance.
Yep, what he said. That might be a little bit of glinting coming off the ship up there, or it could be off some water, now that I think of it. Proceed with caution indeed. I guess there's possibly going to be mutons galore. Let's find out. Feeling rather nervous. This is the problem where the game has gone on for so long now, with nobody getting killed. I'm very conscious of that fact, and I very much want to keep it that way, but I don't know if that is doable for very much longer. Some heavy cover there, we do. Nice. And can we find a spot for you, Johnson? Indeed, we can. So I'm all for trying to get right to it. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to put everyone onto Overwatch, with the exception of Rita. And Rita is going to duck their head up over the top of the hill and see what they can see. Are you ready, Rita? Are you really? Let's find out. Nothing. Right, well, Rita, as soon as you're up here, let's just do another little dash, so, shall we? What have we got? Whoa, it is a big spaceship. Not like those little ones previously. There are going to be many aliens on this map. Let's move people swiftly. With some dashing if we must. Steve, I don't want you pushing around to the side by yourself. given that you have so few hit points compared to everyone else. Johnson, same goes for you. And Aaron, now we don't want you trailing all alone either. Right. Part of me wishes that I had 2 assaults so that Rita would have somebody to go on point with them for exactly this kind of situation. But for the most part, I think we haven't been doing too badly with just Rita. The main thing that we don't have is a second soldier with lightning reflexes, which would be very, very handy for removing Overwatch from enemies. Let's all run up here and cluster and hide behind this giant log. Very good. Move Zhang around there. Alright. So, I'm going to put Aaron on Overwatch. And I'm going to put... Steve on Overwatch. And then I'm going to move Rita. Still not flushing anything out. Damn. Alright. Get Johnson into a sniping position. And move Zhang forward a little bit. And move me forward a little bit. Alright. What have we got? Nothing. So there's a big empty space here out the front of this ship. Going to put snipers into Overwatch. Seeing as they're in a position where they can without moving. Once we've got that done, I'm going to take Rita. And I'm just going to do something really dumb. Anyone? Hello, anyone? Apparently not. I have a very strong feeling that we are going to start seeing some big scary...
responsible for the attacks taking place during the alien abductions?
Oh, thanks, Valen. Really think we might be going to start seeing some big scary robotic enemies here. And possibly some brain magic psionic enemies as well. All right. Ooh, the tension. All right, let's poke our head around the corner. See what we can find. Again, nothing. Nothing immediate. Yuck, I don't like it. I also don't like that Rita is not in cover there. So let's try and fix that. Can I move myself to cover? I can. Good. Everyone is horribly exposed there, so we might do some dashing. Try and get everybody to start collecting back together a little bit. And also try and leave a couple of people who can still be on Overwatch. Come on, Steve. Let's go. Where can we get you to easily? Sure. Just take cover here behind these giant engine thrusters. Half the squad on Overwatch, that feels not too bad. Another sound cue finally. That's good. Alright. Just have a poke around that corner, Aaron. Oh, there's a ramp. Alright. Ugh. Yuck. Alright. I really want to... Gotta stop saying alright every other second. I want to get things moving. I've had it with this caution. This is not a cautious playthrough. Well, it should be, but I think it's fasting approaching the point where it's not going to be for much longer. We're going to get everyone as well positioned as we can to breach this door on the next turn. Of all the times for me to flush something out, that was probably not the best one. And I can see that from here as well. Oh boy. 81% for a shot on the cyber disc. Well, I think I'm gonna have to do that. Let us do that, in fact. Oh, man. How many hit points does that thing have left? 4. Well, look, given how nightmarish those things are, I think I'm going to have to do a run and gun with Rita and try and take that thing down. Please work. Yeah! Whoa, what? How did... Huh? Okay, I have no idea how I didn't see them before, but sure. Alright, well thankfully we haven't breached that door yet. However, if we're about to have a whole bunch of mutons compiling around that corner, then I think we're going to have to get ourselves substantially repositioned. Where to begin? Well, Rita at the front would probably be advisable. And Steve not at the front would also probably be advisable. So we might try and get Steve into a position where he can do some weird sort of cover flanking. Johnson's also lower on... also lower on hit points. So we'll move them over here. Where is Zhang? Zhang, you're also going to go to the front. Or front-ish. I'm going to pop myself behind here. And I'm going to bring Aaron back behind here also. So there might still be, pardon me, one other drone up here. I'm not really sure, but with both myself and Aaron overwatching down here, I'm hoping that's going to be enough to take care of it. I'm just going to get everyone on Overwatch here and hope that those 3 mutons don't come all piling around the corner and throw a bunch of grenades into the middle of us. Oof.
There's something out there.
There's something out there in every possible direction. Take him down, Aaron. Ah, really not having a lot of luck this time, are you? It's the second episode in a row where Aaron's been missing way more shots than usual.
Nailed him.
Some drastic overkill there with that heavy weapon.
Alone out here.
And those mutons nowhere to be seen, which is not good, because they're probably on Overwatch, which means the instant that I poke my head out anywhere, we're going to be in a world of hurt. Unless it's somebody with lightning reflexes poking their head around the corner. So let's try that. Anyone? No one. This deal is getting worse all the time. Well, Rita, I'm not leaving you out there like that by yourself. So we're going to get our snipers onto sniper rifle Overwatch. That means Steve as well, who's going to be able to give us some good cover from that back corner, provided that nothing comes running down this corridor and drops onto Steve's head. So now the question becomes, do we try and flush something out? And I think the answer to that question is going to have to be yes. Hey, Aaron, are you feeling brave? Right, nothing immediately evident there. But I am concerned about those mutons. So we're going to get ourselves back into position here and see what happens. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like having 3 mutons out there somewhere but not knowing where they are. They may have climbed that ladder, I guess. See, I'm assuming that the aliens, they're going to know the ship better, and I imagine the game AI is probably moving around quite a bit. All right, here's the plan. Here's the plan. We're going to open this door and then deal with whatever happens.
What was that sound?
Okay, so I'm imagining that sound cue was the mutons that we saw previously. I don't see anything in here. Looks like part of that wall exploded because of the cyber disk exploding. So we are now in a position where we could fall back into here, but again, I think that room, I imagine that room is visible from up in that hallway, so I don't know if that's a better position or not. Ugh. Alright. So we might get Zhang to just duck their head up here and see if we can see anything. And we can't. Alright. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to start pushing through the ship down this way. We'll leave Steve to give us some cover. Good. Not making a lot of ground on this particular episode just yet, but definitely demanding a cautious approach with a ship of this scale, particularly undamaged.
What's making that noise?
That would be an alien, I think. So Rita, once again, you're up. Alright, so you'll notice that that door is not something that I can take cover to the sides of. which is less than ideal. So what are our options? Can I get far enough to the top here that I can have a sneak peek? I think I might be able to. Let's have a sneak peek. Can we see anything along here? Not immediately. Do we have any cover out there? Possibly we do. Can I move down here? I also can. So I think I am going to do that. And now we're just going to pour everyone into this room. And hope for the best. Good. Who have we got left? Steve. Certainly don't want to leave you there. Can we go cover, cover, cover? Cover. And Johnson, please you come along too. So this door is going to be open behind us. There's not much we can do about that. Just going to have to deal with it. Might try and move as many people as far forward as we can so we have an opportunity to actually be able to do anything at all on the next turn. Let's make sure we don't walk through the door reader. That would be disastrous. Interesting. I like it. Okay, oh no, I can't actually click on the door. I have to just walk through the door. Very well. What are my options? Where can I move to with reader that isn't a dash? There, I guess. What have we got?
They're holding tanks of some kind. As repugnant as the thought may be, this is most likely how they keep their latest test subjects alive.
Okay. So that looks like it might lead to the outside of the ship. I wonder if there are going to be any mutons just waiting there for us. Who knows? But given that we now have this position where we can try to get some people in cover, let's do that. Let's move Aaron around. Trying to be careful not to dash anyone unless we have to. And we are going to have to pretty soon. So I think I am going to dash Zhang. Oh no, I don't have to. That's nice. Good. Thought I was going to have to there. Right. Johnson, can you get there? You can. That's great. And then I'm going to get Steve to move. Where do I want you to move to, Steve? So many options. Don't want to push too far that way. I think we're going to play it safe for now. You can just tuck yourself into that corner so that we have a little bit of cover should anything attempt to run up behind us. Let's overwatch all the things. Alright. What have we got? That'd be those mutons again.
Do you hear something?
Whoa, or maybe that's them.
Hostile spotted.
Hello. After all that, just a double miss. What? What is going on? Okay, that was... Alright, sure. That was them activating. So those aren't the mutons that were out on the other side. But they are still mutons, and now we're holed up in a bit of a showdown. We have a berserker here. We have whatever this is. They have fewer hit points, so I'm wondering why that is and how I should be worried about it. But all of that is going to have to wait for the next part of the Let's Play. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you're enjoying this, please give this video a thumbs up. Let friends know if you think they might enjoy it, and I encourage all of you, please, to subscribe to the channel if you would like to be notified when more episodes of this and every other Let's Play we do are released. So come back again soon for more Let's Play XCOM Enemy Unknown.